let's go. We are going.
It's time to find God.
Time to find God, and most of all, as we all know, it is pilgrim time. So Dylan, tell us where we're going.
So this day, so we're on our way to Dover, the fabled port town of Dover, over to Dover Castle, high cliffs. But we're beginning a journey that many hundreds of thousands, if not millions, have done before us from Canterbury, which is the Via Francigena, and this is the first day.
So one of the first popular pilgrims who went on the Via was the famous Archbishop of Canterbury, isn't that right? What's his name? Sigaric. Yes. Now he went on a horse. We don't have horses, so we've opted for bikes instead. You could argue that that's the 21st century equivalent of a horse.
Ich bin eine Pilger.
Ich bin eine Pilger.
Wir sind Pilgern. German 101.
Oh yeah. Did I play what? Professor Layton. No, I've never played it.
Yeah. It's like a puzzle game. All the environments are like based on like French villages and towns.
Patrick's born. This is where Patrick was born.
Cigarette might have come there.
Cigarette might have come here. Where do you think Patrick lived?
Probably this village, but I'm sure it's this way.
I'm sure it's this way. Unless it's the other way. In that case, I'm not sure. Yes, it is this way because this is St. Mary's Church, from which we can collect some pilgrim stamps. Unfortunately, we do not have time for that right now.
And it's also shut.
And it's also shut. Yes. So we just walked through a fucking field. It wasn't easy, there's no path. But now we've gotten to this point where there's a topographic map of the entire journey we're going to be taking. So this is where we are. That's Canterbury's right over there. No wait, it's right over there somewhere. Then losing focus.
Check out the contours.
So this is France. It's gonna be nice and flat, and then we get to this, and that's the Alps. So that's gonna be a bit hard, but hopefully we're gonna be prepared for it by the time we get there. Isn't that right, Dylan? Woo-hoo! Yeah! So we're trying to make it to the ferry on time. The ferry is at what time? 1:40, right?
No, the ferry's at 1:45.
1:45.
We've got to get there at 12:15 or before. That's checking.
And it is 10:30 now, so we've got about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes to reach Dover. We're about halfway through from Dover, well, from Canterbury to Dover.
Doing well.
So hopefully we're gonna make it. We've got a lovely path in front of us. Had to stop a couple of times to do some minor repairs and stuff, but we're looking good. So we've arrived in Dover on time for the ferry. Now, Dover is one of those places that used to be a quite a popular seaside resort town, and then what happened was cheap tickets to Spain, Greece, and other destinations. Yes.
What's the other one? Benidorm, you said.
Benidorm, yeah. So cheap plane tickets kind of fucked these places over. because now it's actually cheaper to get to Spain than it is to Dover. And all these people who used to go on vacation to Dover no longer do. There's some more video logging, also known as vlogging. So we've reached the ferry. We've actually managed to get here on time to get the earlier ferry, which is quite good because now we're saving a couple of hours. We're gonna get some food here because we haven't eaten really anything all day, and we're both pretty fucking hungry.
Fantastic movie. Really good film. The Euro trip.
Euro trip.
Attention! Beware moving vehicles.
Very famously the last English possession in France following the end of the 100 Years' War, lost during the reign of Bloody Mary, mid-16th century.
We're in 60 FPS now.
Oh wait.
Yes, say something.
Time to get our second stamp.
You see, pilgrim time.
And it's pilgrim time.
And they should call it Canale instead of Calais. So we've reached our final destination for today. It's a little town called Guinée in French. If you're English, you might as well pronounce it as Guinness. All right, end of day one. We've found a place to camp, and it's a very nice little French camping spot. It's actually a 5-star camping resort, but we got in for free because we're pilgrims, so that's a nice little cheat code. That's my tent, that's Dylan's tent. They're the same tents. We're reorganizing our shit because we realized that we didn't really pack appropriately. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna eat some food and then hopefully go to sleep. Right. So, how many meatballs do you think there are here?
I don't know, probably like 18, maybe
1,
less
2,
than
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14, 7 each. Meatball counter.
Yeah. Oh, can you actually hold
It's
that?
pilgrim meal time.
Say something.
Maybe come on this side, Leon.
Yeah. Well, we've just found this beautiful church over here, which is also really, really big. It's huge. In a town called
Leek.
Leek.
Liqueus.
That's right.
Liqueus.
Liqueus. All right, let's go inside. Sure smells like a church.
Hands off.
This is huge. You wouldn't expect this from a village so small.
No. Incredible.
It looks like it was part of an abbey. I noticed some demolished walls over on that side, outside the church, so that must have been it. And what's left now is that part over there. Oh yeah. Looks like some sort of neo-Romanesque architecture, I'd say. Although I'm pretty sure the ceiling is more Gothic than Romanesque. Confession booth, of course. Yeah. It's a helicopter, look at that. Helicopter! Greetings. So we've arrived to our destination.
We've just come into an abbey, and the monk here very kindly gave us accommodation. So I'm just going to show you my room quickly.
This is one of the rooms that I will be sleeping in. It doesn't look like much on the inside, but check this out.
Check this out. This is my view from my bedroom window. Leon's just next door to me. Like, look at this. Yeah, incredible, amazing. I can't believe I'm here. It feels like a dream.
We are rolling. We didn't sleep very well because there was a lot of mosquitoes around. And,
But we had a good dinner with the monks.
We did have a good dinner with the monks.
And it was in silence.
It was, well, they were singing while we were doing it.
Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
There's literally one bloke delivering a sermon.
Yeah, so that was a very unique experience that I don't think I've ever had in my life before.
Definitely not.
I don't think I've ever thought I would have this experience in my life, but I'm sure we'll have more of those along the way to Rome. We didn't sleep that well because there's a shit ton of mosquitoes here, and we both had nightmares, which is pretty cool.
Leon's was of a, what manner was it, would you say?
It was sleep paralysis, actually, and I had a dream that someone was stabbing me, but I wasn't myself. I was a noble woman.
Yeah. And I won't go too into detail, but my dream was of a licentious nature. Definitely an experience I wouldn't want to repeat in real life. It was not good for the soul, let's put it that way.
Not holy.
Not holy at all. Not for a place like this, you know.
Yeah.
But the beds weren't that good, to be fair.
Oh, there's a rooster outside.
Oh yeah.
A cock, if you will. Of the bird type, of course. Now, today we're going to try and cycle about 60 kilometers to Arras, which is a pilgrim center with a cathedral. It's supposed to be quite a big town as well, with all the facilities that we will need. If not, then we'll just try to camp somewhere along the way. But if we do reach Arras, then we're going to stay there for 2 nights, explore the city for a bit, and yeah, I'm sure we'll get some nice recordings from that.
C'est la vie, as the French say.
As the French say.
Yeah. On that jolly note,
remember, it's pilgrim time. What time is it?
It's pilgrim time.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't think they do leave them open though. Let's film a little update. All right, end of day 3. We didn't make it to Arras, or Arras.
Arras, as they just said, yeah.
Yeah.
Our Spartan hosts.
Yes, our Spartan hosts. So we're camping at a pilgrimage campsite, which was described as very Spartan. And that means very bare bones.
Which I didn't know until 5 minutes ago, actually.
Yes. All right, so the guy is showing us where the toilets are. I'll keep it rolling.
Alright. Okay, well, I suppose it's all up to me now to keep everybody entertained. So it was a tough day. Progress wasn't exactly what we expected it to be, you know. Rolling green French hills, beautiful countryside, but the problem with rolling hills is the hills go down, but they sure go up. That's the thing. So we're dreading the Alps right now, but we're hoping this France section is going to be like a nice warm-up, going to build us up some muscle, some mental fortitude, you know, all this sort of thing. So we're looking at about 20 miles to Arras tomorrow. That's the plan. 20 miles, which is, what's that, like 32 kilometers or something like that, something like this. And when we get there, we're going to have a day off because it's been very difficult. It's been very, very hard. And our progress hasn't been exactly what we expected it to be. Thinking a lot about my girlfriend, thinking a lot about my family as well. It's a good time for self-reflection, self-discovery. That's what a pilgrimage ultimately is, I suppose. It's a Oxford English Dictionary definition. A pilgrimage is a religious journey in order to achieve or enhance spiritual enlightenment. So we'll see what happens, you know.
All right, second try. So we are in Arras, if that's how it's pronounced. We've reached this town after about 4 hours of cycling, quite hard.
Maybe a little bit more. I'm saying
more.
5. Yeah. Something like that. It was less than 6, I'm sure.
So this is a town of about 40,000 people, but it looks a lot bigger. The buildings are quite tall, as you can see. That's the town hall, or the city lodge, whatever.
That's Leon's, that's what he thinks. Anyway.
That's my idea of it. Anyway, now we wanted to reach Arras yesterday, but there was no way we were going to reach it yesterday, so here we are today. We're going to stay here for 2 nights. Today, we're going to just walk around a bit. We've already done that, to be fair.
Having a well-earned drink, aren't we, Leon?
We're having a well-earned drink. Yeah, this phone is propped up against a beer can, and it's not our first. So we're gonna go to bed early, hopefully, and then we're gonna go and explore a bit more tomorrow. Hopefully go to the cathedral, which is just behind.
Looks very Notre Dame-esque, doesn't it?
It looks very Gothic, yeah, that's right. Now the town hall and most of the buildings that you can see around here are Flemish. And this was actually mostly destroyed during World War I because Arras is actually quite close to where the front was. So this was mostly destroyed after the war and then rebuilt.
10 kilometres from the western
10
front.
kilometres from
So
the western
artillery came over,
Yeah.
destroyed it.
Destroyed everything and they rebuilt it and it looks very nice. So we're gonna go and have one more beer maybe in a pub. Well, not a pub.
One more for
because
the road, a brasserie.
A brasserie. A brasserie.
Cut that out, Leon, that's shit.
Cut that out.
Brasserie.
Yeah, it's gonna come back.
Cat.
Un chat. Chat.
Le chat.
Le chat. Out of Arras.
Straight out of Arras.
Straight out of Arras.
Alright, so time for a little recap. So we've had our rest day in Arras. We've now made our first pit stop on the way to Arras in a little village that I can't remember the name of. Do you remember the name?
No idea.
Anyway, we're outside the church at the moment, which is locked. Spirits are high, so are hopes.
We are not, unfortunately. Alright, well, we'll catch you in Peron.
For now, it's pilgrim time.
It's pilgrim time.